We got the Voss audio.
I want to hear
from the
this.
Glen Beck program. Glen Beck making a fucking lot of money.
Yeah, apparently.
But wait, is this the $100 million deal he got, or has he not started that yet?
Iraq?
I don't think he started that yet. I think that his contract's running out soon, and then that new one kicks in.
But then what is this whole network thing he does? This is a little side thing?
No, this is... if he's still syndicated with Premiere.
So he's syndicated with
That's just a
Premiere,
new
then he does something else where you have to...
he does his own TV show.
Yeah, his own online TV network. He
So
has
was
The
this on his
Blaze.
online TV show?
I believe this was on his radio show.
Oh, so then this audio was easy to get?
Well, it was easy for us
No,
to
a lot
know.
of talk show hosts now you have to buy their audio in order to get their shows.
Right. So he does a radio show, and then he does a TV show, and that's what you have to pay for.
Yes.
Wow, he's fucking rich.
I want to hear this now.
For a long time, they were, Opie and Anthony.
How is that?
Well, that always is bad.
What is that?
Why is it like
Choppy.
clipping?
It's clippy.
I think it's called click.
Yeah. It's like it's noise gated too high.
Is that going to fuck up the whole clip?
I can reburn it for you.
Let me see.
I burned what our guy
For a
gave
long
us.
time, they were a show in New York that would put people having sex on.
Did a lot of things.
Yeah, they did a lot of things.
That was one of them.
But
Thank you for saying that was just one of them.
All right.
Glenn Beck. Let's go back to your early days of radio, where you were a morning zoo guy. You want to play the commercial for everybody?
He was a zoo guy.
Where there were chickens falling from the studio ceiling, and you had wacky horns and all sorts of crap.
Everyone has to start somewhere.
That's right. We all have a past.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let him slide on that.
But he didn't. He said
Even-
other things.
No, the other guy had to say the other things. See, here you go. Start this over.
Wow, that's
Start
good.
this over.
Wow.
Morning Zookeepers, Glenn Beck and Tim Hattrick.
We told our bosses right up front, we don't need gimmicks to sell the new Y95. We've got a better mix of music, great DJs who don't yak too much, plenty of easy contests for you to win lots of free money, and more continuous
Money falls
music.
from
Plus
the
the new
sky,
morning zoo with
balloons.
us, Glenn and Tim. Y95 airborne traffic and report. Special zoo guests.
an
you
actual
never know
monkey
who
in the
with
studio.
all that to offer on the new Y95, who needs gimmicks?
The new Y95 means music and very few gimmicks.
All right, so
That's actually not a bad commercial because they're mocking that stuff.
They are,
You know
but they're
what?
doing it.
there, they
I
are
don't know.
doing it. So shut your mouth, Glenn Beck.
He looked pretty funny.
Shut your mouth. You have a past too, sir.
That's gonna get back to him now. It's
I don't give a
He was
fuck.
telling him to shut your mouth.
All right. Then maybe
That's
we
how
could-
shit like because
How
you know
about we
when
start a
people-
radio war?
You know when people say that to us, it's like, dude, this guy was fucking bashing you, and then you listen and go, oh, he wasn't bashing us at all.
You know, I mean, we did what we did, and he was a wacky morning zoo guy.
I wonder what his partner's doing now.
I think we try to find him, or we try to find out.
Do you think he's
and
as
no one
successful
knows.
as Glenn Beck?
Nah, no one knows. Maybe if someone knows who
Tim Hattrick.
Hattrick is. All right.
And,
Did a lot of things.
yeah, they did a lot of things.
That was one of them.
But you know what? Lately, they've been making an awful lot of good points.
All right.
And here they are with, what's the name of this comedian?
Rich Voss.
Rich.
I can't even.
I
I can't do this. Just hear that name.
Boy.
Look, and then Rich gets upset, and I'm going to have to deal with a phone call later.
Wow.
Let's just start by going, Rich, you're dumb.
But
Yeah.
Rich does great radio for us, and he's a very, very funny comic. He really is.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. This isn't going to be
boy.
good.
Rich Voss.
Rich Voss. Talking about Obamacare, audio you need to hear.
Here's what I wanted to ask
Yes.
you, and this is serious because
right.
I'm a little to the right, some to the left on some issues. I pay $20,000 a year in health insurance. I pay $20,000.
That's about right.
Why is it bad? Why should we not have health care? I don't understand the
You're
good
still
and
going
bad
to pay
points.
$20,000. Doesn't matter. You're still going to pay it.
How am I going to pay $20,000
Because
on?
this isn't giving people health care. It's making people get health care.
And on
this
this,
isn't giving people free health care, this whole fucking thing. Everybody's under the impression that this Obama thing is giving people health care. It's not. It's making it that you now have to get health care. Thank you.
Well, then they're saying that then the insurance companies have to drop their prices.
Do they?
they're not going to drop their
If
prices.
they regulate it.
If? When?
So, well, then how is the whole country being tricked thinking they're getting free health care?
I think a lot of people think this Obamacare thing means free health care. and it doesn't. They don't know. People are dumb motherfuckers. And when they hear shit like this, Obama wants to give every American health care insurance. It's like, no. He wants us all to have health care insurance. And if you don't, then the IRS is going to come knocking at your door for your fucking tax money.
A lot of people were yelling on Twitter after that, Ant, saying it's not the IRS.
They're full of shit. It is the IRS.
I just want to bring it up, though.
The IRS is in charge of collecting these penalties / taxes.
Yeah.
The IRS is buried so deep in this Obamacare thing that they shouldn't be. The Internal Revenue Service has no business being in your health care business.
Okay, but you're saying, okay, so I guess I am ignorant. So you're saying...
I curse a lot. I don't realize until there's beeps in it.
Right.
I don't realize, and then I hear all the beeps, and I'm like, wow, I really do. I curse a lot.
It's just casual conversation. That's how people talk. You don't even think of it.
Right.
In your health care business.
Okay, but you're saying... Okay, so I guess I am ignorant. So you're saying that no one's getting free health care out of this?
No.
You're right, genius.
Yeah,
this guy is just great. Dumb as a box of rocks.
So, okay, all right, so then. So you're saying over there that...
This is really what...
Yeah,
this is what's going to happen to the rest of the country, too. The rest of the country's like, so then you say, wait now, Barack. No, wait. You got free health care, okay? I paid $20,000 for health care, okay? So I'm obviously making some cash over here. So I made $20,000 a year in health care, okay? I want the free stuff. I want free stuff.
Yeah, so I'm ready for my free health care over here, Barack.
I'm not going to even ask who's paying for the free health care.
I don't care, just so it's not me.
Yeah,
it ain't me.
It ain't me. I'm not paying for it. I'll tell you that right now. I ain't paying for it. And you know, you got the insurance company's got to lower the price. So you got
like
that.
They already haven't. Wait.
They gotta lower the prices. So it's like the dairy farmers. If I say I want everybody to have free milk, okay, then that means they gotta lower the price of the milk, and they're just gonna find the way to feed the cows and keep them warm and then ship them out to me because I want my free milk.
That's an honest moment there, though. I mean,
stupid.
It is, but how many? These are the people canceling out your votes,
These
America.
are the people, play the Harry Truman thing. These are the people that actually buy into things like this from Barack Obama.
Wow. That's bravo to going back. That's really funny.
Oh, man.
Even if you don't agree with what Glenn Beck has to say, that's funny.
That was goddamn funny.
It's a great take on Rich Voss.
It does exactly what we do.
Here's the thing. They didn't pick up on here's the thing, I guess.
The great thing
Here's the thing.
He only needed a minute of Rich Voss to be able to just go off on Rich.
Well, no, here's the thing.
And then people were trying to tell Rich, that Glenn Beck was talking about him, and he couldn't wrap his head around the concept.
Yeah, that's when he tweeted.
I got to find the tweet. He just didn't understand.
He tweeted, "What are you saying?"
Yeah, what are you talking about?
And I dubbed it one of the most ironic tweets ever.
Oh, there you go. He just writes, "What are you talking?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?" And the guy his tweet was simple. I think I could find it was. Eat at Bobo's. Oh, that's wonderful. Eat at Bobo's wrote to Rich, this morning, Beck was playing you talking about Obamacare. Trash Rich for being so stupid for about 20 minutes. And then Rich goes, what are you talking about?
That's what he's talking about.
That's exactly what he's talking about.
He just read. You're a dummy.
And then, wow, Glenn Beck is playing clips of the show and killing Voss. And Voss, what are you talking about?
That was pretty good.
There's more.
Oh, great.
I just figured we'd take a little breather.
Nice.
I hope there's no more fun poking at Rich. He made a valid point about health care.
A little breather.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I do love that your reaction was, whether you agree or disagree with Glenn Beck, he has a great take on Voss.
You weren't supposed to pick up on that. Oh, we're getting Jocktobered. Steve L73 is telling me. We're getting jocktobered. They're using our own bit against us.
They are jocktobering.
Things like this.
You know, Harry Truman said the buck stops with you.
What?
First of all, he started to say the bus stops.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
Yes,
the bus stops here.
The bus stops here over there.
Bus stops here for my house and my treatment center. The bus stops next stop for my treatment center.
Oh, Jesus.
The buck stops with you.
The buck stops here.
That's the guy who's like, I want my free health care because the buck stops with you.
And I'm pointing to George Bush over there
That's
right now.
right.
It stops with you, George Bush over there.
I saw the Harry Truman show, okay? I don't remember that part, but he said the buck stops with you.
It was a guy who was trapped in the bubble over there, and they were watching him his whole life over there.
And that was wrong.
I seen that.
And that's what the Republicans want to do to you. They don't want you to have health care, and they're going to trap poor Harry Truman in that bubble and show his life for entertainment.
Never be able to leave your hometown. You like that?
You know why? Because he's sick. I saw him with John Travolta. I saw him in that bubble. They were watching him the whole time because he's sick. And the Republicans want you to be sick, and then they put him in a show. Poor Harry Truman. Alone. Let me tell you something. He was right. The buck stops with you.
Don't you want to be able to talk to your idiot friend like that, though?
Yes.
So when they,
I know
do.
I do talk to my idiot friends like that.
You just want to unleash on them. And you feel like at times the only way to reach somebody like that who's gone through 3 years of debate on this bill. There's been 3 years of nonstop news coverage, and he still thinks he's getting free health care.
Are you telling me that you haven't unleashed on your stupid friends?
You just want to. Well, you have to.
Yeah, I have. Have you unleashed on your stupid friend yet? No, I don't remember you doing it to me. So, no, have you unleashed on a stupid? Because I have. And it always starts the same way. Somebody will say something to me, and all I do is I take my glasses, and I first put this has happened to me like 3 times. I've just gone when I put my hand over my mouth, and then my hand goes up to my eyes, and I rub my eyes for a minute, and my wife will say, "You don't want to have this conversation with him," and then I look at my wife and say, "No. I need to have this conversation." What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Where have you been, you dope? So wait a minute. So it's all
right. He's losing me a little bit.
Well, I like the.
That's where we have to come in.
Got to get off on the Rich Voss part.
Now we got to pump this up a little bit.
The best part
of
this whole thing is that Voss wants nothing more than for someone like Glenn Beck or Hannity.
Oh, right.
To quote him and think he's smart.
Yeah. Now, this gentleman brings up a good point. What's his name? Rich Voss?
Rich Voss?
Yes. He brings up a great point about health care.
Here's
Rich
the thing.
Desperately wants one of these guys.
You are so right.
To go, good point, Rich. Well said. The only time Glenn Beck ever mentions him is to mock him and call him borderline retarded.
Yeah.
Like we do on this show.
Yes. Exactly like we do.
I'm hoping he goes back to it.
not what I'm hearing on TV. Oh, no.
Oh man.
Listen to my wife. You do not want to have this conversation.
Yeah, I had that conversation with my sister and brother-in-law about 2 years ago.
We voted for Barack Obama.
I was like, wait, what?
Okay, we went through this in the 90s with Clinton. You found out you were wrong then, so you voted for Bush twice, and then you vote for Barack Obama, a communist?
Oh, Jesus.
Well, we thought he was just for the little guy.
Oh, I could. I mean, God help you if you happen to be sitting at a table with me and there's a fork at the table and you say things like this to me.
I'm going
to stab you right in the eye. I am. Get away from me. Get away from my table. Get away. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't want to see you. Get away. I chase people out of restaurants with a fork. Get away. Get out of the restaurant.
And sometimes you feel like, well, probably the better way to handle this is
get
come
back
up with
to
a
Rich?
reason.
Yeah. I mean, we could have edited this a little bit.
and keep it calm.
Beck raises a good point because Romney is for the little guy.
You.
Stupid
And I don't really want to go deep because as soon as you start talking to me about deep stuff,
I'm editing on the fly.
$20,000 back and still having great health care over there.
Might be back to it over here. Let's take a look over here.
Just interested in about 45 seconds in this conversation. So I just really wanted to kind of sponge off of you and not really know it myself. Get out! Give me a fork, honey. Get out!
Well, the thing is over there, Glenn, I'm paying $20,000 a year for my health care, and I don't want to do that no more. So what's the problem? What's the problem with getting that $20,000 back and still having great health care over there?
Let me tell you something, okay? I want to have my cake and I want to eat it too. I want to have frosting all over my face. I want to have cake in my belly, and I want to be all fat and happy, and I want to have cake in front of me too. Okay, that's all I want. That's all I'm asking for. All I'm asking for is free, universal. Cure me of cancer. Go ahead and come up with all this great research for brain cancer and everything else. I want all of that. I want all of that, and I want it all for free.
Yeah.
Because I'm not even paying taxes. Well, and I still believe I'm owed free stuff.
Yeah, the funny thing, too, is this guy's a successful comedian. He's going to probably pay the exact same thing he's paying now, plus all the taxes, because he's going to be paying the bill for everybody else, too.
Right. Yeah, well, and that's what he doesn't know. Well, who's paying for that, Rich?
You.
I don't know. The Obama ferry. I don't know.
How do people not ask that question when it comes for free? Tell me the thing that is free. Who pays? Somebody pays. Well, it's going to be Exxon. Time they start paying their fair share. Oh, okay. All right. So then what do they do for money? Well, they got enough. Do you know that they make they have a smaller profit margin than Apple?
No, it's not even close.
Not even close. Not even close.
They pay more in taxes by themselves than a large percentage of the population.
For one
That's
second.
right. They can.
Like, all right. Really? Fucking Exxon's taking a beating?
Well, they do have an agenda.
And again, I'm listening to this, and I understand it's about teasing Voss and not debating Beck on health care. But, all right, it gets to be a little bit. It's like, do you have to fucking toe the line that completely?
Well, it's the only way that the other side is counteracted.
Yeah, I understand.
I
don't like any of them doing it. It's just, come on.
It's not even close.
Not even close. Not even close.
They pay more in taxes by themselves than a large percentage of the population.
That's right. They can still pay more, and they won't even notice it gone, huh? And if they have out of business, well, they're bad for us anyway. By the way, have you seen the prices of gas? This is an outrage. We got to hit those car companies and those oil companies because this is an outrage. You know what? I think we should. Barack Obama is promising me $1 gallon gas. All right, $1 a gallon. I want the $1 a gallon gas, and I want the free health insurance. And if you've seen the price of houses, you can't trust these damn banks. I should have a free house.
And you know how you get $1 a gallon over there? You tax ExxonMobil more money. That's what you do.
You want free houses? I'll tell you how to get free houses. You take the money away from Citibank. That's what you do. You take it away from Citibank and ExxonMobil. We got free houses. We have free gasoline, and then you get those insurance companies and you screw them into the ground. And then we have free health care. It's all free. And by the way, I only want to work a 20-hour work week. And when I say work, I mean show up. Sometimes.
It's genius.
Oh, yeah. Think about it.
That is what it is.
The entire green thing is based exactly on his attitude there, which is like, I don't see why we wouldn't want, like, solar energy. And you're like, all right,
I love that.
Why wouldn't we want energy from the sun for free? And you're like, well,
it's so true, man.
It's like, that's how he wins. That's what you have to overcome.
Wind, nobody has to pay for the wind over there. It just blows, right? Nobody's paying for that. You put up a windmill and all of a sudden you got power. What?
I don't know why we this.
But that's the argument people made about the war. We're going to have to pay for it. He's making the same argument that liberals made about the fucking war.
They say the moon is made of cheese. Why don't we just go?
Why don't we just go to the moon and get cheese?
That's kind of the same argument, though. It's they're all, and I mean all of them. These pundits are such.
Well, it started out as fun.
It is
being
funny.
up Rich Voss.
That is hilarious.
That makes us smile every time.
Poor Rich.
Then they went into their
Rich.
agenda,
they're doing
obviously.
their thing, I guess.
They're doing their thing, but I wish they would have kept on the Voss thing a little more.
They beat him pretty good, though. Hey, over
The
there.
beginning of that's great.